After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Guns.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
Well...
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dong Zhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
Nothing's changed. After all the work I put in to open this shop.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds...
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. Hey, sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here of all places. I guess I was still under Lord Xiang Mao's command the last I saw you. It feels like such a long time ago.
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zheng Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
So many people are after this
I
land.
heard there's another big conflict over who will secede Dong.
Shall we begin? Never.
Okay.
Now.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
The new governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. The enemy officer has been defeated. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
No worse.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
Done very well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to that opening.
Let's go.
Easy. Prepare for pain.
Time to act. Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we come.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. You may not be able to make it through this.
You're finished.
Now. Looking rough.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. I'm starting to get fatigued. This right.
The time is right. Go.
officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
I leave the rest up to you.
You're finished. Take this.
Take that.
And act.
Take this! That's another enemy pounded into submission! Friends here!
All my might.
Time to act. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows
The enemy
rain
officer
down upon their
has been
heads!
defeated.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
This area is mine!
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment. Come back. It's what happens from here on that counts.
We're at their mercy here. Come now! You'll take back that
The
position.
enemy officer has been defeated.
at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Skills are impressive. I have learned a lot from watching you.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go? Thank you! You really helped me!
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
I'm talking to you.
Take this! Time to act.
Infested.
They broke
The
the
enemy
spell
officer
that Zhao Zhao gave us.
has been defeated.
But how?
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
Let's go. We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Bring them down.
Ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
All my might.
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
Seize the strategic points
The
and
enemy
now control
officer
the terrain. Do
has
not
been
falter.
defeated.
Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Let's march!
Take that. Let's go. Follow me, everyone. Let's now.
I can't believe
The enemy
rocks
officer
are coming from over
has
there!
been defeated.
Come, men! We'll put a stop to this! Let's march!
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! Together, we advance! Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance!
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
Way to stick it to them! We need to let loose!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up! We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Let's go. We still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
That's their leader! Kill him!
I think not! You won't lay a finger on him! I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha!
Let's go.
With all my might.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
He's out. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! This is... I can't lose like this!
Go on! Let us fight for you!
We've been put in a difficult position. Yet, it's all for naught if we give up now.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone! They're ferociously strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear. All my might.
So, push things back to even ground? Still, can't let our guard down yet.
deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve. Let's go.
This is what's about not to live. Except the enemy officer. The righteous don't know any better. Looking rough.
We fight until our last breath. Come, let us rejoin our brethren.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer. Most armies crumble once their leader is slain.
The enemy officer
can prove surprisingly resilient.
This way. Hey, over here. I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long. You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Let's go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Take this.
Let's go. Let's end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fighting. Life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
And surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, no. If you put it like that.
Perfect timing. We should attack now.
Take that. Looking rough. Take that. Take that. Everyone will starve. Children. Take that. Our parents. Everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It is a terrible thing when a man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
All my might.
sufficient for a comeback.
You okay? Let's go. You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
Got you! Lean push!
I knew I could count on you. The true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing figure!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Punch attack. All my might. Looking rough. Hold that. Tables turned. Take this! Punch attack! Take that! Turn the tables! Take that! All my might! Punch attack! Take that! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Loose! With all my might. All my might.
Guard!
Gotta be quicker than that. Oh, I see you.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Take that. Punch attack. Time to end this.
Good. I expected as much from you.
The enemy officer
It's just
has been
we're
defeated.
starving out here. Please, we've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
Boss,
Take that.
all my might.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
When I go wrong, things don't look too good.
You failed. I'm raring to go. Prepare for pain.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Let's go.
You seem to have gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor.
Or I'll leave this. The enemy officer has been defeated. children and brethren will take up our weapons.
Let's go.
It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun.
Hello.
But I lacked allies and could not spur him into action.
Interesting.
Ya, ini lagi
How
main
talkative he is all of a
difficulty.
sudden.
Sorry ya,
I
agak
think perhaps
sedikit
Lord
telat ya.
Shunyo has
Tadi
had
nggak
too much
pakai
to drink.
mikrofon.
Ah, so that's...
what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing.
Ini difficulty.
This is a chance for those serving
Ada sih,
Lord Cao
apa
Cao to
namanya?
get to know each other.
Lagi kurang bagus nih guys.
Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Otak saya kurang jalan ini.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Don Zhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like...
Ultimate Warrior, wastaga.
I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? That sounds a bit non-committal. Anyway, it seems we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Don't worry about that. I take it you see my methods are the correct ones. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zuluan. The place where I first met you, Zuluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. After all the work I put in to open this shop.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old.
Let's go.
Take that. Looking rough. Whoa.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take that. There we go. Yes, time to act. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
This territory is ours.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this!
Harganya 1,2 JT guys. Kalian main di platform apa sih? Gak tahu kalau untuk PlayStation ya.
My apologies. You gotta be quick. But I must fall back.
Time to act.
Take that! Eat dirt!
Tables turned. Let's go. Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
just saw a man who
I
shined.
heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you, because I am serious. Zilwan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Zilwan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Zilwan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Chuhua, Bai Luan, and Zi Luan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Zi Luan, one of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint, imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Zi Luan and Chuhua, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you. Well,